Real quick, tell me that is not the catchiest intro song in the world. It's me, Sean Stam, here on Stam Studio Network. We're going to get things kicked off here in just a few moments' time. Stick with us. You're in the right place, the best spot. Stam Studio Network will be bringing you GT3, GT4 action in just a few moments' time. YouTube chat going. Come on, everybody. Welcome on in. SSN here live, just a few moments' time.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Road America. My name is Sean Stam. Welcome to Stam Studio Network, where we're about to have some absolute warriors on the track here tonight. GT3 versus GT4 in a quick 30-minute sprint to this finish. Well, it's going to be chaos, it's going to be speed, and it is going to be quite beautiful. The cardboard cutout stands, they are roaring. The engines are about to be purring with the old horsepower. And let me tell you, these drivers, they're just about to put on a show that's, well, it'll make you forget you were even sitting at home on your couch. Let's take a look at our starting grid here today. Of course, brought to you by the one, the only Stam Studio Network. And I am trying to pan this out just a little bit because qualifying just now finishing up. So we'll take a look at the track info just first. Oh boy, this is a great night for racing. Just perfect temperatures, 0% humidity, partly cloudy, 2 mile/hour winds. And oh boy, this is one of my favorite tracks here, Road America, coming at you live from the Cheese State in Wisconsin. Plane landed not too long ago, and I just can't wait to get this thing all underway. We got 20 drivers in the field here tonight. And well, let's, in just a few moments time, take a look at the starting grid as we take a look at Speedville, our sponsor here tonight. Get your wieners roasted on that grill. Be sure you do that and shout me out there on Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Here is the starting grid here. Josh Hunter's going to slap it on the pole. Thiago P. De Lima will be P2. He has been quite the show this league so far. Dennis Fang, he's back with us this week in P3. Stone Colby, Nico Colby, Jake Stegler, Slater Colby rounding out that 4th through 7th spots. Ali Kasey, Daniel Parma Lee, Andreas Profana here. Lots of some newer names with us. Steven Shakespeare, Joe Rainey, Nathaniel P. Or is that Nathaniel J. Redmond? Daniel Higgins, Benjamin Forehand, Amethyst Reese, Joe Marcus, Warren Johnson here, qualified P18, Brandon Bush, Taylor Thompson, and Darren Colby here will round out the starting grid. As I have finally figured this out. There you go. Stick with me. The rest of the grid will scroll through your screen here as we're going to get things kicked off here from the Cheese State, Road America. You see it there in the background. We are real cheese people, and if you saw that thumbnail there, folks, we are real 86 Challenge Sim League people. Can't wait for this race to get started off as we take a look at the playoff points in the multi-class league. Oh, they are blank. I made sure that was set beforehand, so that's on SDK because I had just tested that puppy. So stick with us. I'll get you points here in just a few moments' time. But in regards to this, the starting grid, I mean, my goodness, GT4s versus GT3s here tonight. And I'd like to start off the broadcast by saying, you GT4 drivers, be sure to make your way into NASCAR versus GT4, my own league here this Saturday. League ID 10931. It's gonna be a blast. The pace is pretty similar after some bop at Le Mans, so we're just in for a treat here. But before that race, there Saturday evening, 4:15 Pacific Standard Time PM. We are in for a treat here tonight as Josh Hunter, Thiago P. De Lima, Dennis Fang, Stone Colby will lead us to the green flag. We are just a few feet away from getting this race kicked off. Few feet away, matter of fact, call it here now. The 86 Challenge Sim League is green, and away we are from Road America, Wisconsin. We are already 3 wide for 5th on back. Oh, here we go. 2 by 2 heading into that. Oh, I want to say heartbreaking, but you got to let those brakes flow there into turn 1 as we head through the forest, down, up, and 2, turn 2, turn 3. So far, no harm, no foul here at the front of the pack. Oh, Zhao, our one Brazilian driver, actually our second Brazilian driver here tonight, looks like he had a bit of an off-track excursion. He has dropped now down to the, oh, GT4 cars all over the place. This is Zhao headed back the right way as he passes Warren Johnson here. Warren, oh no, GT4 going around as well. Ali Kasey in it. Oh, we'll take a big look at this replay as we still have major contact. Even GT3s now going around, still side by side, heading up to the left-hander. What will next be the right-hander? The never-ending carousel after this next left-hander here. We're on board with Steven Shakespeare here. He's able to get that pass done in his Porsche 911 GT3. He's up 3 spots. We'll come back to the lead pack here as Thiago P. de Lima got the lead on that start. Now passes Josh Hunter, Stone Colby up to P3, Dennis Fang, Nico Colby here, P4, P5 as they head through the kink. Trust me, guys, you gotta have some big cojones heading through the kink. Even in these GT3 cars, there's little grip. And who is that? Stone Colby? Who other than it? Trying to make his way up to P3 now. He's got the spot so far in Mr. Dennis Fang. Where's Molina? Where's Darren Colby? As we got quadruple Colby action here tonight, side by side out of the last corner, headed back up and through the start-finish zone. Yes, Molina, apologies for butchering the old name last YouTube chat, but we're here live, SSN this time by. That's Mama Colby, and we're riding on board with Stone here now to turn 1. Stone, you see there, he's one of our driver cams. We got Slater, Stone, Nico, Thiago, as well as Daniel Higgins. So many drivers here tonight. I know Darren Colby's trying to get his camera set up in this too. Maybe next time, but oh boy, speaking of maybe next time, Josh Hunter is on Thiago P. de Lima's back bumper. Do we have what we could see? Josh Hunter battling for the lead in his GT3 McLaren. 35-minute race here, only 3 minutes down, a long way to go, long time to get there. Josh Hunter could very well possibly just be playing that long game. Save a little bit of tire in this GT3 McLaren, trying to fight against that Ferrari that's been so strong this season of Thiago P. de Lima. Matter of fact, leading those points that did not come up earlier. That static cam just kind of showing you the difference between where these guys are running on track, both race line and as well as gaps already formed. This battle for the GT3 lead continuing to rage on as we'll cut back here to the GT4 battle real quick after, unless this is a send out of Josh Hunter. That battle for GT4 just over half of a second, so we will stay with the lead battle overall. Josh Hunter, this is a driver with 3,700 road course iRating compared to Thiago P. de Lima, 3,500 road course iRating. Believe me, that can, will, and does make a difference here in these just quick 35-minute sprints. So I'll try real quick to get that iRating up on, there you go. And that's a big thing, those colors on the top left of your screen. Green for Thiago P. de Lima. Sure, he has the pace here this season, but right now in the iRacing universe, only ranks as a B-class driver. That is Josh Hunter, an A-class driver. The blue on the left, and you see there, as well as Dennis Fang there right behind. That is also an A-class driver. That is all based on how do you say, safety, not speed. That number within the little color column there is what is based on speed as well as running position, or finishing position, excuse me. That iRating number. As we'll take a glance here back at GT4 really quick. This is Nathaniel Redman, Joe Rainey separated by just over a second now, and that is again a B-class driver leading an A-class driver, both classes. All right, we got 15 people here in YouTube land. We know who you got to be rooting for, some family member, some buddy of yours. Let me know who it is, and you best believe I will give you that onboard camera. But until we get some live chats here flowing in YouTube land, Thiago P. de Lima is going to continue to lead off Josh Hunter. And to help you guys here at home, there's a little track map bottom right of the screen. Probably leave that up the rest of the race. I mentioned this so many times that the track map makes some of these maps look really, tracks, excuse me, look really, really simple. But as we'll hop on board with Josh Hunter here for just a few turns as they head on down the start-finish stretch here, it is everything but that. It's the elevation change, it's the speed, it's the slower corners compared to the faster corners. Do you have dirty air off the car in front of you? The stories just never end, as we'll now look back off the diffuser cam towards Josh Hunter's front splitter. Believe me, guys, I haven't forgot about that, the old incidents that's happened at their lap 1. I just didn't want to miss a pass for the lead as Thiago still continues to hold off Josh Hunter here. Oh boy, I don't know. Definitely not now, because this is a little NASCAR action you see here. A little getting in at that slipstream in that draft. Didn't bump his back diffuser, but got close to it as we're gonna head back up the hill. I believe this is turn 5 heading into turn 6, turn 7 coming up after that, and then the never-ending carousel. Taking a look at the handwork here to Thiago P. de Lima. This is heading into the carousel, and then we'll hop on board with his driver iCam. Scratch that, the bumper cam, and you can see this right-hander here. Listen to Thiago here, play with the throttle. It's still going, still going. Now the corner finally ends. We're gonna head into the kink here. Mentioned it before, you gotta have some pretty big cojones heading into here. Make sure the GT3 actually sticks flat out, unlike those stock cars I love to run here. Josh Hunter still right on that back bumper. I'm really wanting to cut to a replay of that whole fiasco that happened there lap 1, but I am still not going to do it as this battle it's raging on. Coming to minute 9 of the race, 35 minutes total. That's what, 22, 23, I believe, minutes to go. Or 27, excuse me. That's why my major is not math. I'm business here. Man, Josh Hunter, he's just abiding his time. I like this. We've seen time and time again this season, both multi-class and the 86 Sim League, where they're just running the GR86 cars. Thiago he'll get in a battle for the lead, and whether it's his fault or not, little contact, and fall through the back of the pack and have to fight his way up. But that's why I mentioned this right now to Josh Hunter. If you're Josh Hunter who watches these broadcasts back, as we're hopping on board with them here, this is something that you definitely have in mind. Oh, it gets deep into the brakes there. Opening up the corner, getting on the rumble strips, as well as the rumbles on the exit. Getting back to what I was saying there, though, if you're Josh Hunter, you gotta have what has happened to Thiago P. de Lima this whole season in mind. And it's just, it's a game of, I think, playing the long run here. Josh Hunter continues to be in the mirror for our leader, and right now, I have been joking about it all race. I'm finally going to cut to it. What happened this opening lap segment? Here's the first incident with Zhao going around. This is back in GT4 as there was a huge mishap. Looking 3, 4, 5 wide, depositing all sorts of gravel everywhere. We're going to have to take another look at that one, maybe 2,000, 3,000 looks. Okay. Well, that was a pretty big incident, as you see it behind the logo. They're still wrecking. I'm going to have to back that up a little bit more. Okay, we'll see here. Okay. Cover your eyes. Beep, beep. This is what happens to start this thing off. 2 drivers going wide and then coming right back on the racing surface, taking out what is essentially the whole GT4 racing class. And then after that, Daniel Parmalee, we'll cut to his incident real quick. This is separate. This is that GT3 incident that happened at the front start of the race. Ooh! Little accordion effect gone wrong from Mr. Daniel Parmalee. Let's see that one more time. It's going to be up in front of him here, so we'll cut to that front bumper cam, and holy checkup. There is nothing that Mr. Daniel Parmalee could have done there in the 64 Acura going around. What incident is next? We got one more with Taylor Thompson here. Then we're going to cut back live to the battle for the lead, but this is Taylor Thompson's incident. Opening up the entry there into, that may be turn 5. I could have misspoke earlier, but gets a little tap from behind for Taylor Thompson. Apologies, last race I was calling you Tyler the whole race. Not sure why. And this is what I was scared of. There we go. Josh Hunter now passes Thiago P. de Lima. Oh boy. We'll cut back live to coverage, and then I'll show you a replay of how it happened once we get a second. But it's okay. Oh, no. I'll try to cut to the replay here as I'm having a little difficulties here. This is Josh Hunter passing Thiago P. de Lima. He gets the run down the back stretch. This will be the inside of the next corner. He's going to make his little McLaren stick there. Going to pass the lead for that McLaren. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is what makes a rookie producer compared to a pro, not pro. Gained a little experience. I was having some troubles there. Sure, it choked me up here behind the mic, but I was able to get it right back and going. For those of you that didn't notice that, well, I'm sorry I pointed that out. Well, this is a battle for P5. Well, P4, two of the Colby brothers, Nico Colby, Stone Colby. Warren was mentioning this last race. Hopefully these drivers, that was last night actually. That new Apex Motor Club series we were running. Hopefully these drivers are getting a good dinner from old Mama Colby Molina and Darren Colby himself. Let's see where Darren Colby's running. The old GT4 class tonight. Skill soft on that number 14 Mercedes GT4. He's up a spot since where he started. Benjamin Forehand -6 spots there in P21. So Darren Colby running right there in front of Benjamin Forehand, who is 7 seconds back. So all the Colby fam having a good run tonight. Although they're not leading. Highest Colby running in there in P4, having a good run tonight. Our highest, well, wouldn't call him highest. Our biggest leader of the race, there you go. Taylor Thompson up 11 spots in his GT3 Ferrari. Still looking on for a battle for the lead here, and we're starting to approach some lap traffic in those GT4s. The Luma's cloud of Thiago P. de Lima. Oh, don't run over to the camera now. One of those GT4s, but they are definitely catching some GT4 traffic, and this is when Thiago P. de Lima strikes in this multi-class series. He is right on the bumper. They've got past. That was Benjamin Forehand. Darren Colby coming up next. Oh boy, hold on to your hats here, folks. This is only going to continue to get better here on Stam Studio Network. We know you're not one of the cardboard cutouts. You are one of the true fans. Shouting us out in their that YouTube chat, and be sure to get your race pick in as we almost are halfway to go here in this 35-minute race. Real quick, going back on board with Darren Colby here, as he's going to have to hold off these GT3 drivers. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is the pace that's going to separate the old men from the boys. And sure, Darren Colby running those the slower class cars. You have to show respect for them as we're going to continue to fight for the lead. That's what makes multi-class racing what it is here. It's when these leaders get up on the slower class cars. Once again, sure, they're slower in pace, but not slower in that skill category. And it's harder on. I think it's harder on the GT4 class here. Warren Johnson in that Sprite Sprunk mobile, if you know, you know, is he's going to have to kind of hold his own against these GT3 drivers. There they go. No stopping them. Very reminiscent of what we're going to see in the GT4 versus GT3 excuse me, GT4 versus NASCAR series here in my own league this Saturday, 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square for Le Mans. Josh Hunter still retains the lead for Thiago P. de Lima, but do not ever count him out. This is looking off that rear GoPro cam right on Thiago P. de Lima's front splitter. Well, he's only 0.3 seconds back, guys, and speaking of 0.3 seconds back, well, 0.2, call it now, for Stone Colby. Battling Nico Colby, tries to force the inside. Was there contact? We'll have to take a better look. Stone Colby taking the spot from Nico, and Nico's going to be pissed. Let's view it here. That's Darren Colby down that inside hot pink car, and oh, just slight contacts between the two. Nico gonna run wide. Stone Colby taking P4. All right, where is the old Mama Colby? I have made my apologies on the name. I hope didn't scare the old Melina there off, but we could not be doing this without you there in YouTube land. Also, Playful Pint Sports Bar. Any of you down there in that Florida region, be sure to look that up on your Apple or Google Maps, because they play some of my sim racing there on their TVs for their fans, their avid customers there at Playful Pint Sports Bar, and I will be. That is on my bucket list. Be sure anytime that you head down that way that you are checking those guys out. Oh boy, Nico Colby, Stone Colby. This battle is going to be one to watch. It's the battle for the lead. It's just under half a second, so we'll stick on this battle. And now would be a great time. Crank it up. Brought to you by Stam Studio Network. Listen to these engines purr. These driver cams come to life. We're taking a look at this battle. My goodness, Nico Colby, Stone Colby still going at it. This is Porsche versus McLaren. Could not get better than this for the battle for P4. Josh Hunter, he's starting to run away with this lead here, guys. So shout out Mr. Josh Hunter on Thiago P. de Lima. That takes a little skill to do. A little, I mean a lot. Nico Colby, though, this is little brother taking it to big bro, I do believe. Stone Colby, he is not done with this battle just yet. Our beautiful drone aerial cam coverage here. We're only minute 20 out of 35. That's 15 minutes to go. This could be either one of these Colby's races. We're going to cut to real quickly. Oh, Ali Kassé was right there with Steven. And let's see what happens here. Ali Kassé, this is later on in the track, and they're going to end up running wide. And then Amethyst also has an incident of her own. Actually, I think Ali Kassé just running wide to get the pass done. So well done there. Ali Kassé gets the stunt, gets the move there on Steven Shakespeare. Here's what happens to Mrs. Reese here. This is Amethyst, that very vibrant bright blue and hot pink. Ooh, gonna run wide once, not once but twice, and tap Joe Rainey there as well. His GT4, Mr. Joe Rainey gonna keep it going. All right, this is when we're starting to get into the little handling differences between these cars. Throw everything out the window at this point other than these gaps that you see on the screen. I mean, I know we focused on the old Nico Colby, Stone Colby battle for quite a little bit, but quite frankly, it's our closest battle on the track. And it's I don't think this battle is going anywhere until one of these guys make, if a little mistake, because, man, Stone, Nico, Colby, the brotherly action. Matter of fact, I mentioned it. There comes Stone. There, the inside. Here comes Nico Colby back on the crossover down that start-finish straightaway, heading into turn one. We are side drafting to the max, banging those side pods, quarter panels, still side by side heading into turn one. Who has what it takes? Again, this is battle for the P4 spot overall. Looks like Stone going to end up giving that spot back to Nico there. But once again, this battle is not over yet. And speaking of not over yet, we're going to quickly cut back to the battle for the lead. The lap time differential between the leader and P2 right now, well, Thiago P. de Lima has been slowly closing down Josh Hunter, and it has become a visual gap at this point. I mean, you can see it here from up in the stands. The cardboard cutouts are starting to get up on their feet now as purple lap sectors are starting to be set by each driver. Fastest sectors all day long. Here comes Stone Colby back around the inside, or outside of Nico Colby as we're going to head down. Oh my, I can take a breath, but before this carousel, this is going to be the right-hander that's not ever going to end. It just is going to keep going. We'll hop on board with Mr. Nico Colby here for it now. Try-4, I don't think I've ever seen that in YouTube. I don't know what I am looking at there in YouTube chat, but I will take that as a compliment, I think. I feel like that right now. My vocal cords are about to go, about to blow up. But man, Stone Colby able to take that spot back from Nico Colby. If you're these guys watching this back, my goodness, this has been a battle for the ages in this GT3 class. Unfortunately, though, we're going to cut back up to the battle for the lead. Oh, I need a water here. A little crank it up once again. I'll be right back with you, I promise. All right. Oh, I can breathe. I'm back. Okay. Nico Colby. We have Taylor Thompson heading into the heading into the pits. But this Colby battle here, if I can, I know what I'm gonna do. Well. All right, never mind. You can see here very clearly who is Stone Colby and Nico Colby on these driver cams. And although now the battle is, of course, now that I've cut to it, the furthest that it's been all day between these two. Jesus, I mean, okay. You can probably finally take a breath if you're a driver, but one thing that's I really can't emphasize enough each time I do a broadcast is even though this is a 30-minute sprint race, you are sweating your ass off. This is as much of a physical as it is mental game, and I really just can't put it into words other than almost take a profanity strike there on YouTube, if that's even a thing. Thiago P. de Lima on the bottom of your screen. We'll hop on board with him before we cut back to full screen coverage to where you can see where your favorite drivers are running. Taylor Thompson and Andreas Profana now heading out of the pits. Shout out Steck, shout out Bert, and shout out Taylor. We got Rye here in chat. Also try for how I feel after dumping my life savings on Hunter. Oh, well. Okay, that actually got me there. Oh boy, that's pretty good. You guys go check out the Triforce channel there. He's got some good coverage on the old inventions of himself. But Josh Hunter, Ollie, you got the old life savings. Don't count him out just yet. Thiago P. de Lima, sure, he's right on the bumper. I would give the odds in Thiago's favor right now, but put the old college tuition, put the house on Josh Hunter. We will have to see how this ends up. Just under 10 minutes to go. Shout out vehicle buyers as well for Rye. I'm trying to figure out if that is a racer here with us or not, but we're going to cut to a GT4 battle on track real quick. Here's Benjamin Forehand's Brandon Birch, excuse me. This is one of these drivers that RY just shouted out. And although he just got passed by Mr. Benjamin Forehand, oh boy, do not cut out the old number 36 McLaren in this GT4 class just yet. Okay, well, he's taking a little bit safer line there into turn one, so maybe count him out for the spot just now. I need two different I need two different racing PCs here to give us split screen action between classes. Maybe I set a little donate link, and that would set up the that would help build broadcasting funds. Maybe that's on the menu, because separate classes on each side of the screen would be insane. The battles are continuing all over the track. If you're just now joining us, welcome to Stam Studio Network. My name is Sean Stam. We're just now starting to wrap up this GT4 versus GT3 race. And if multi-class is your name of the game, I got my own league racing at Le Mans this Saturday, 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. League ID 10931. Be there or be square, just like these drivers here tonight. Josh Hunter, you better hold off Thiago P. de Lima, as there's quite a few fans that have, well, almost their whole house on you, buddy. So hold him off. We'll take a look at those lap time comparisons. Try 4, close your eyes, buddy. Thiago, he's faster. Last 4 laps. He's continuing to close the gap. Okay, well, that was not the camera shot I thought. That was completely on my end there. But Thiago P. de Lima, once again, we have seen this time and time again. He will end up losing that front runner spot, no matter if it's his fault or somebody else just getting a bit deep in the race. He is right there. He is still on the battle for the lead, and he is just abiding his time. Every time that we've interviewed him, it seems like he's kind of, he knows what's up. And as we head through that carousel, my least favorite section of the track, before we head into the kink, big Cajone corner. Yes, that is my copyright on the kink. It just takes that much more of the driver. In these GT3s, it's a little easy, as this battle for the Colby brothers continues to rage on. But in the GT4s, especially the stock cars, this will be on my schedule soon, Road America. You best believe it is a huge lift coming up into the kink here. Lucky mother. Stone able to stay in the gas, even running in that dirty air behind his brother there of Nico Colby. Still trying to get him there for P4. Let's see, really no incidents since that last Amethyst Reese one, so we are all caught up that wise. This is still our closest battle on track, and I think we're going to stick with it here. Is just coming up to 5 minutes to go. That's probably 2.5, call it 3 laps here from Road America. Wisconsin, this is the old cheese state. Get your cheese heads out, as we are getting towards the end of this thing. Get up, stand up, get up for your life. So we headed down into turn 1. Nico Colby able to retain that spot from Stone Colby, and one more time tonight, these driver cams. Stone Colby looks all calm as could be. Nico Colby, is he even in? No, I don't think he's in the old G-Force rig tonight. That is a stable running, yep. No movement out of Nico Colby's machine. Daniel Hayes as focused as always. Excuse me, Daniel Higgins. I got all the excuses I want in the book for that one, but okay. Slater Colby, once again, not blinking for the last minute, as that is just the focus that it takes. Stone is still holding off, Nico is still holding off Stone. Still our closest battle on track. Andreas back there bringing it to the pits. Okay, Oh, this happens once too many times. Let's take a look at how Thiago did it here. Every time I try to give somebody a little run for the money, that was into a yellow flag sector, a GT4 car off the track, and Josh Hunter just ran wide. Gives Thiago P. de Lima the easiest pass, quite frankly, in the world. We'll take one more look at that. As there's Josh Hunter running wide, and the grass, this updated grass here in the iRacing universe, it will slow you down quite a few, even a second and a half. Josh Hunter now still trying to chase down Thiago P. de Lima, as Josh Hunter is headed his way into the pits. What is going on here? I do know that I have a, let's see if I can pull it up. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, that's a great camera shot. Thanks for that. Okay. Anyways, I thought that was just a pass-through. I was going to try and pull that up real quick, but no. This is a live shot. Josh Hunter, this is the second time this season, possibly even third time. Oh, sorry. We're going to see Josh Hunter not have enough fuel to make it towards the end of this race. So no matter if he ran off the track or not, Thiago P. de Lima would have retained the lead, whether he have liked it or not. The next car back, Mr. Dennis Fang, 7 seconds. Nico Colby, 14 seconds back. Still has the lead on his brother Stone. Thank you, RY, for putting that there in YouTube chat. That's my league ID number. Goodness gracious, I'm going to need the old Colby brothers. I know they're racing GT3 here tonight in the old 86 Challenge Sim League, but Colby bros, Colby dad, Colby mom, come racing the old GT4 versus NASCAR this Saturday if you're not busy. Coming back here to GT4 class, this is Daniel Higgins. We haven't mentioned his name all of tonight. He is third place fighting for P2. Trying to get away from Joe Rainey after Joe sustained a little bit of damage early on in the pack. Don't believe we have damage enabled here tonight. So have those magicians that are able to magically fix the car right after damage. But the Gremlins, unfortunately, getting the best there out of Josh Hunter. Going to drop him to P7 after he did not put enough fuel in his GT3. Alrighty, this is once again side by side Colby brothers. How many times have we seen the old crossover from Nico? He's not able to make it stick this time back. That's Stone back out front. These guys head towards the start-finish line for what could be the last time. Yes, it is. You see Barney whipping that white flag. 1 lap to go here from Road America, Wisconsin. Sargento Cheese Palace. If you don't, well, there you go. That's it right in the background and on the thumbnail of this video. We are real 86 Challenge Sim League people and, well, Sim League driver here for Thiago P. de Lima, the second Brazilian driver here tonight. He's going to end up taking it if he can get around the track one more time to 2 different classes here tonight, both GT3 and GT4. Dennis Fang, he's trying to reel him in. He's reeled him in by 2 seconds, but if you're Thiago here, just you're taking it a little bit easy. Stone Colby still running P3. Nico Colby P4 as we'll cut to this battle for GT4. Back here for P12 in class. Just real quick, as that is our closest one. Daniel Higgins, Joe Rainey, as well as Benjamin Forehand. Oh, Andreas going to run wide, going to lose that spot. As that should be what ends up doing it for Thiago P. de Lima if he can just get around the track. I mean, I know I said this before, but halfway around the track, it's a long, long way. I believe 15, 16 turns, Road America. It takes a while. 2 minutes for our drivers to get around in GT3. 2 minutes 17 seconds. As here comes Thiago about to lap Warren Johnson, that 24 once again. The GT4 class. Warren given all that room, respectively so. Dennis Fang closing the gap here just a little bit to our leader, but not sure if he has just enough to be what it takes as our leader, Thiago P. de Lima. Congratulations, buddy. You have conquered Road America. Another win to your name. Here comes Dennis Fang, P2. Nico Colby going to bring it home, P3 in class. Gets the spot over Slater. Matter of fact, Slater going to give up the spot over Jake Steckler here. Jake Steckler going to bring it home, P4 overall as well in class. There comes Slater, P5. Josh Hunter, P6. Daniel Parmalee, Ali Kassay will bring it home, P8. Stone Colby, P9. Taylor Thompson, P10. Nathaniel Redmond, P11. Steven Shakespeare, P12. And Joe Rainey, take a look at this, guys. He has made a last lap pass on Mr. Daniel Higgins. If he's able to retain this last corner without a dive bomb from Daniel Higgins, we will see Joe Rainey, what will be, I believe, take that win in GT4 class. I know it's showing second there. You'll have to forgive me if I'm wrong, but, well, Nathaniel Redmond, that's what it was. Nathaniel Redmond took the win in GT4 as Steven Shakespeare was a GT3 driver throwing off that. So Daniel Higgins will bring it home, P3 in class. Graphic software will not lie to us here. Andreas Profana will bring it home, P4 in class, 12th overall. Benjamin Pourhand, P5. Brandon Birch, Amethyst Reach, 6th, 7th. Warren Johnson, 8th. Darren Colby, 9th. Jao Marcos will bring it home, 10th. 21st overall, respectively. Okay, I can now take another breath as we're going to get to these top 3 drivers of each class interviewed here for you in just a few moments' time. We're going to take just a few moments as we'll hop on board with Dennis as he continues to bring us around the track. Alrighty, so as the drivers continue to trickle in here to the old interview room, we will start with Mr. Warren Johnson. You know we got to have it every race because, hey, we got the old league owner right here with us. So, Warren, man, how was your race here tonight? We see you have, what, P7, I believe, there in class.
Yeah, this was a wild one. What a first lap. I think that's probably the first lap we've ever seen, but the worst first lap we've ever seen in 86 challenge. It was absolutely horrendous. I got taken out. There was some ridiculously bad rejoins, but hey, you know, what can you do? Yeah, it's usually a fun track. I didn't really have the best race. It was just, I don't know, that Mercedes usually does well for me, but not this time. I don't know what was going on tonight, but something was definitely in the air in Wisconsin. That's for sure.
There's a little cheese going through the old air. So I'm trying to, let's see if I can.
And that's where my family's all from. Half my family's from Wisconsin, so it's like I should have had a better race, but whatever.
Oh, so they were definitely there in the old cardboard cutouts, and that makes it a little tough when it's a home race. But still, I think he may win paint scheme of the race tonight. I like that Sprite Mobile, that GT4 Mercedes. Yeah,
Mercedes. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna make a better Sprite one. Me and Robert. So that'll be coming sometime in the future. But yeah, man. Hey, just want to thank everybody for coming. We had a lot of new people tonight. Sorry it wasn't the best race. It will definitely be better. It just thanks everybody. Thanks all the Apex guys, all the 86 Challenge people. Thank you for doing the broadcasts as always. You do a really good job,
man. Of course.
And then we got Cadwell Park Monday night in the rain. I'm telling you, it is going to be the hardest race of the season for sure. So get ready for that one.
Be there or be square, guys. That'll be Monday night, correct?
Yes, sir. Monday night, 7 p.m.
Alrighty, we're sitting on board with you here for the start of the race, and then it's just chaos ensues, man. Thank you, Warren, again. There was nowhere you could go, man.
Nope. So we'll just forget about that one.
Well, there was something I wanted to ask or bring up with you. It's escaping my mind right now, but I'm sure it'll come to my mind as I'm on the plane ride home here, but if it does, well, whatever.
I'll
It's too
stick
late.
around. If you remember, I'll stick around.
Please do. Warren, I appreciate you, man. And oh, that's what I was. There you go. I just took me seeing the paint. I need to show you my Sprunk livery. If you've ever played GTA 5, I got a Ferrari GT3 here, and it's. I made it myself, man. I'll have to show it to you sometime.
Oh, nice. I always like the custom liveries, so
Heck
yeah, we'll
man.
definitely check that out.
Alrighty, we're gonna cut. Oh my, interview room. Okay. Thank you, Warren. We're gonna get to Thiago P. de Lima, as I am now in Victory Lane, magically teleported down here. Thiago P. de Lima. Oh boy, you got a copy, man.
Yep, I do got a copy.
Okay, well, we got you here once again in the old interview room. Walk us briefly through your race here tonight. It's you were leading, then not, and then leading again. It seems to happen quite a few races here.
Yes, I wasn't expecting to win today, to be sincere. Josh had way better pace than me, both on the practice and also on the qualify. But I knew that the race would be all about consistency. So I started second, became first on the T1. But he was right on my bumper all the time, and I knew that I could not keep pushing, otherwise my tires would be gone.
Well, even with the track temp here tonight, I mean, it was fairly cooler temperatures, but you drivers just really pushing the hell out of the cars. And like you said, the tires will go, and will go pretty quick. For them to hang on that long, I mean, that was pretty cool. And like you said there, Josh Hunter, unfortunately, another pit late in the race. But, man, who you got to shout out, Thiago, for letting you race with us tonight?
Yeah, actually, I mean, he passed me back, and I stayed in his bunker for a long time. And then, like 2 laps for the end, he went out on T2. So that's when I passed him back. And after that, he pitted. But before he went out, I was like 0.5 on his bumper the whole race. But, I mean, it was pretty tough. So I would like to shout out Warren, as always, you as well. The broadcast is always amazing to watch, you know, and all the drivers that make it happen.
Well, you are there included there, Thiago. This could be happening without you, and appreciate you for coming out, and congratulations on your race win tonight.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Dennis Fang now. Dennis, you got a copy of their P2 overall as well as GT3.
Hey, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got a copy, man. Ferrari 1-2 finish here for GT3. Oh, man, walk us through your very, very exciting race there.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, Thiago and Josh were way faster. I think driving way cleaner. I was overdriving quite a bit. I was playing like Assetto Corsa all this week, and so in that game you like really push, and in this game you need to save tires. So I was really messing up left, right, and center, getting caught up in traffic. But it was fun dodging through the traffic, and then yeah, sucks for Josh. That happened to me in an earlier race in this league. It was at Road America as well. Yeah, ran out of fuel, had to pit. So, yeah, happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I remember Josh Hunter once or twice this season as well. I mean, just easy as a miscalculation there before the race?
Yeah, pretty much. I got it like on the dot, and I gave it like an extra lap of like buffer room. And so that's how I think we got messed up on the fuel calculations. I think just in the race, the cars are just using much more fuel because you're just running end-to-end hot laps.
Yeah, it's true. It all boils down to kind of how things were run throughout the race, and that's I appreciate you, Dennis Fang, for taking a quick word with us. Is finally the championship race, or the championship points before this race are finally up. Thiago was in the lead. He'll retain that lead. Nathaniel Redmond, Stone Colby, Daniel Higgins, Joe Rainey, Slater Colby, Warren Johnson. Speaking of Nico, though, Nico, you got a Colby there in YouTube land.
Yep, I got it.
Woohoo! Alrighty. Nico, that was fun tonight. What happened to the old motion rig, man?
My dad got it now.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, no harm, no foul there. But man, that was so fun watching you here tonight, Nico. Congrats on your P3, and
Thank
these
you.
are so different cars than what I mean. I've seen you race that GR86 Challenge. What's kind of the difference in these GT3s versus that Toyota GR86?
These are definitely a lot faster.
Yeah.
These can turn a lot better at higher speeds for sure. Just the handling's better, I feel like, on these.
And is that? I mean, I think I know, but is that Is that you got a shutout arrow for that on the car, or is it just you're moving faster, so a little bit more downforce over the front and rear, or front and underbody?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, that's been cool, man. I follow you on the old Instagram now, and it's cool seeing your old real life race ventures. It's really neat to see you bring it to the sim as well, and congratulations on your P3 here, man.
Thank you.
As we will move on to our GT4 class winner. Believe that is, oh yes, Nathaniel Redmond. Do you have a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sorry it's taking a little bit to get to you here. I'm taking my time to get through the interviews. Walk us through the old GT4 field tonight, especially that start. It was wild. Some of you had to part the Red Seas there, it almost seemed.
Yeah, I feel bad. I don't think I was really a part of a lot of what happened at the start there. I got really lucky, but you know, I saw you replay the kind of the few accidents that happened on like turn one, and I kind of just felt really bad. I think me, Joe, and Daniel maybe survived that kind of unscathed, but yeah, it was a race of consistency. Joe was breathing down my neck all race. He was super quick. I was kind of sweating in my mirrors, like, man, I can't make a huge mistake because he's going to be right on me. So I'm kind of just happy to have a clean race for once. I'm trying to make up for Monday because I still feel so bad for what happened in that GR86 race. But yeah, I'm happy to have a clean one.
Man, no worries there. It's shoot. It's amazing how fast things happen here when you're racing, and yes, finally you're able to kind of have a better run here tonight. Is there anybody that you'd like to shout out, man?
No, just shout out Warren and 86 Challenge for having me. It's been awesome. Had a great night tonight, and can't wait for the rest of the season.
Well, appreciate you, Nathaniel, and have a great rest of your night, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
Believe this will be not Steven Shakespeare's, that is a GT3, but Joe Rainey here for P2. Almost had the win there in GT4 class. You got a copy, Joe?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hey, awesome,
I'm
buddy.
here.
We got the old Bumblebee, very familiar 17 Mercedes GT4 here tonight. Walk us through your race, man.
Oh, I actually was having a good race. I did have a spin at the end that made it to where I had to fight for fight for second with Daniel, but no, I gave it all. I actually had some really fast laps, and I just could not. Nathaniel just didn't make any mistakes, so I mean, it is what it is, but it was fun. Had a good time, and luckily we got through that whole mess at first, and really didn't have to deal with that, so that was nice. And yeah, I was pretty consistent, pretty happy, and it was fun.
Well, yeah, I'd like to comment on what you're saying there, that whole mess at the start. I know I referenced it that last interview, but the newer drivers here, newer fans, that is not anything that we really ever see out of the old 86 Challenge Sim League, both multi-class and that just Toyota GR86 League there Monday nights. So that had to kind of catch you off guard there a little bit.
Yeah, that was abnormal. It was a little weird. I didn't expect to see that. So, especially from the GT3 cars in front, I thought, I was surprised that we had to dodge any of them, quite frankly, in the first corner. But it is what it is. Racing's racing. So, I mean, stuff happens. So, I mean, you can't get it all always right. So.
Well, before we move on to Daniel Higgins here, first of all, can you walk us through kind of what happened on your spin? I think you just got there on the rumble strips or the grass and then into the tire barriers, and then as well after that, anybody that you'd like to shout out?
Yeah, I in my spin, I was just I got greedy trying to. I was watching my times, and I saw that Nathaniel was slowing down a little bit, so I got greedy trying to catch back up, and I just I overset it and turn 14. It just, and basically, like you said, I got one my back tire in the grass, and just that was it. So,
well,
and
still,
then, yeah.
I
was
don't
fun.
mean to bring that up to kind of put you down or whatever. I bring
no.
that up because
No,
I mean you finished P2 there in class. That's just amazing, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, like I said, I had good pace in the car, and it was just, just made a dumb mistake. But, and yeah, I'd just like to thank Warren for putting it together, because this is a great group and fun racing. And other than that, that's about it. And thank you, of course, for doing what you do.
Hey, thank you, Joe, and that's been cool to that other series that we have going now. That's kind of starting to kick off as well. So it's been fun.
Yeah, we're having, yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys.
Apex Motor Club. Check that stream. Check those guys out, and thank you, Joe. As we'll head on to Daniel Higgins before I catch my old plane ride home. Daniel, you got a copy?
Hey Stan, what's up?
Hey, buddy. All right. So, after a quite eventful kind of battle there in GT4, it was probably crazy there. I was focusing on GT3 battle, but I tried to give you as much screen time there as I could. Briefly walk us through your race in that number 95 Mercedes GT4.
It didn't really get exciting for me until the end there. I knew from the start I had no pace for Redmond and Joe. They were much faster. I was running, perfect laps, and I still couldn't catch up to them. And so I knew I needed some luck or something, spin out to happen, and it finally came at the end. Joe spun out, and I took over P2, but I knew on the straight he was going to get me, and probably on the last, gave it everything I had on the last turn, and just wasn't enough on the straights. I think. Thanks for Redmond. He was sharing. He shared his setup, and it was just too risky. I just stuck with mine, but I probably should have gone with theirs. It looks like Joe might have had a similar setup. I think they went low down force. I was probably highs, but
I was gonna say, looking at the wing angle here and got my binoculars out, it's definitely, I think Joe's on that lower wing setting, but no, I think you're right there.
Yeah, I practiced with it yesterday, and I just thought this was better, and it was wrong, but I'll take a P3.
Award, nothing wrong with that. That's little safety measures for the old 95 Mercedes GT4. Daniel, before I get going to the Yale airport here, who are we shouting out that makes this possible, man?
I want to shout out yourself, Warren Johnson, of course, and
Thank you.
Everyone racing with us. It's fun.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty. Well,
Don't forget Dennis.
What was that
You
one?
forgot. I think you forgot Dennis.
Oh, Dennis. Oh, where's
And-
Dennis at?
and
oh,
Dennis.
Dennis Fang. You got a coffee, man? That's P2 up there, GT3.
I think you got him.
Did he get him?
pretty
He's
sure.
still in there.
I don't remember what
Oh.
I had to eat.
It don't matter.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's just about going to do it. I appreciate all you guys, and for my thanks, the drivers, Warren Johnson, obviously, and you guys there in YouTube land. I could not be doing this here without you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell, as it'll notify you. It won't hurt you. It'll just notify you when I go live. That's just about gonna do it here from Road America, Wisconsin. Appreciate everybody joining in once again. Warren Johnson's family from this area. That's cool too. That's just about gonna do it. Catch us next time here on Stam Studio Network. Have a great rest of your night.
Yeah.
Excuse